Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to Weird World Weekly, a production of GalacticNetcasts.com. Dave Nelson here, along with Matt Stein. Hello, Matt.
Hi, Dave.
This is the show where we discuss odd things, strange things, weird things, and deliver it to you in under 15 minutes. 15 minutes or less. That's our guarantee.
Or you get a free egg roll.
Now, where are we getting all this free stuff from? I want to know. Do we have a budget? Did you set up a budget for it?
No, I'm that confident in our ability to keep this under 15 minutes that I am going to offer free egg rolls and pizzas.
Egg rolls, and because last time you mentioned the pizzas, now you're moving into egg rolls. Are they cheaper? Is that why you're doing it?
Well, there's a Chinese place that if you order $20 worth of food, you get free egg rolls. So I figured what I could do is just order $20 worth of Chinese and give someone an egg roll.
They keep though. I mean,
No, not at all. I'm pretty sure it would fester. So, funny story. I'm going to jump right into the weird things.
Okay.
This didn't happen recently. This was when I first started my job, so almost 2 years ago. I came in at the tail end of this prank. But someone had taken an egg roll and hid it in someone's desk. So they filled, it was a styrofoam cup with an old egg roll in it, and they filled it half with water. And then they hid it in their desk. And it took this person like 2.5 years to figure out what smelled like feet. And it was this festering egg roll in a styrofoam cup that had become so moldy it looked like a little tree.
that's not nice.
Oh, that's not nice at all. That's why I try and be really nice to my coworkers.
There we go. Lesson learned.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the subjects that we usually cover on this show are paranormal, mythological subjects. That can be things like, would you put like Bigfoot into mythological, or would that be paranormal?
I would go mythological because, excuse me, paranormal to me is more like ghosts and hauntings.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so you got mythological, paranormal, you got conspiracy theories, and the grab bag. So that's basically where we put everything else that doesn't fit in the first three categories. So how we figure out what we're going to talk about, the subject that we're going to talk about is the Wheel of Weird. Now, I spun it last time, Matt. Do you want to do the honors this time?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Have you warmed up?
I am right now. I'm battling an old college sports shoulder injury, so I'm still thinking I can do this though.
Okay, take it easy. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so whatever it lands on, that's the category we choose from. Starting to lose momentum. And it would be, what is it? Paranormal. All right, let's start the timer, 15 minutes or less. Let's go. Now, the thing that I chose to talk about in this category is roads that will scare you stupid, Matt. You may be smart now, but if you drive down one of these roads, it will make you stupid.
I don't want to be dumb.
I've never understood the scare you stupid thing. It's like,
I guess it would scare you into such a stupor that you would lose common sense.
oh, okay. Okay, it'll freak you out so much that you will lose your ability to be a rational human being.
Yeah, that was my assumption always.
Okay. Okay, so this is part of a bigger list that I got off my favorite website, listfirst.com. They have 10, but I picked my 3 favorite out of the 10. Now, the first one is Kelly Road, Ohioville, Pennsylvania, which kind of threw me off at first. I'm like, Ohioville, Pennsylvania? That's like two different states.
It's like a little Ohio that they put inside of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know, weird. It's a 1-mile section of a road that's had numerous reports of paranormal activity and bizarre happening. So reports say that when animals have entered this haunted stretch of the road, they suddenly turn from peaceful and quiet to violent, chasing after other animals and even people. That would scare me stupid, yeah. Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
I saw a nice little squirrel going after a nut. Allison walks too far, and then he turns into like Cujo squirrel. No, no, thank you.
Cujo squirrel.
So the road is surrounded by dark, thick, and creepy forest, where white apparitions and noises that can't be explained have been seen and heard. No one is quite sure why this short section of the road is haunted, but theories suggest that it could be somehow connected to cult activity that once took place in the area, and curses that have been put on the land for some reason. So I guess cults used to go back there and do their little ceremonies, or there was a curse put on that section of the land. I'm thinking by like some pissed off Native Americans. You gonna take our land? We're gonna curse it,
Yep.
and you're scared stupid by this. What your
And there,
thoughts, Matthew?
I, it's I can see the concept of it being a street that'll scare you stupid, given the fact that you can see stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when we started talking about this, I was just like, oh, it's just a creepy stretch of road or whatever. Not that there's actually like ghosts and apparitions and things of that nature. So that makes a little more sense. It makes me want to go, but it also makes me not want to go ever in
You'd
the
be
history of ever.
you'd be a little apprehensive, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. But I kind of want to know if it actually happens or not, or if it's just like a little urban legend for the area.
Well, on the next one, there's an actual test. No, that's the third one. Let's go to the second one first. Dead Man's Curve in Clermont County, Ohio. The road was part of the Ohio Turnpike, built in 1831. It's a long time ago. And it has a long list of victims. In 1969, 5 teenagers died there when their car was hit by another vehicle going 100 miles an hour. Ever since that day, the intersection has been haunted by the faceless hitchhiker. It is described as the pitch black silhouette of a man, a three-dimensional silhouette. An eyewitness said he saw a man's shape on the side of the road. It turned like it was hitchhiking with an arm sticking up. The thing wore light-colored pants, a blue shirt, long hair, and a blank, flat surface where the face should have been. So no face. Body, no face. So this eyewitness saw that, looked back, and there was nobody there.
Wow.
Yeah, that would creep me out a little bit.
That'll make you poop your pants.
Have you ever given somebody a ride?
Absolutely not.
No?
No, never. I would never ever pick anyone up off the side of the road. I'm not that dumb. Like, yeah, I'm nice enough to do stuff, but I'm not that dumb.
Yeah,
You know,
it takes a
like,
certain person to pick somebody out of the road. Like if you were like with a group of people, maybe. Like two people.
yeah, and maybe if this happened, say I was my age 20 or 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just, you just don't do it because there's so many, there's a lot of crazy people out there.
I would like to cover some stories on a future episode of some stories of like hitchhiking gone wrong, or like people picking up maybe not necessarily true stories, but like urban legends of.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
And I agree. We should make that happen.
All right. So third and final road that will scare you stupid.
Which there's a Google Maps street view of this one.
Oh, okay.
There's not of the other two.
Okay. So you did some additional research on these roads.
Yes. This one reminds me of Highway 10 in western Wisconsin.
Okay.
Just because it's just a small highway and it's just walled by trees.
Okay. Oh, because you looked at it. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
All right, so this one is Clinton Road, Passaic County, New Jersey. If you and this is the one that I was saying has a test. You can actually test the theory of its creepiness. If you're visiting the road at midnight, stop by the bridge at Dead Man's Curve, another Dead Man's Curve, and toss pennies into the water, and the ghost of a young boy We'll toss them back. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Yeah, just a little bit. But that's just one thing that happens on this road. This is, I think, of all these three, this is the one that has the most going on here. A gray wolf with red eyes will stalk you from the bushes. That's something else that will happen. A dangerous curve that has been the demise of many. An unwary driver is rumored to be heavily haunted.
Well, I bet you it has a lot to do with alcohol
That could be.
and high speeds.
And the road not being the most straight.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Phantom. This is what freaks me out. If I was walking down this road and this happened, I don't know what I would do. Phantom pickup trucks will chase you, even if I wasn't like walking. If I was just driving and a pickup came behind me and tailgated you really close for a long time, that would freak you out, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I was thinking about like TV shows where there's an episode of Constantine where like a kid was hit by a truck, or he was someone picked him up and hitchhiked, and he caused the truck to crash. So it kept happening over and over and over.
Oh,
So it was
geez.
like the same idea where like a guy was driving down the street and he would almost hit somebody, and
Okay.
then the kid would show up and like yeah. Same idea of you're just there. There's a phantom truck or a phantom person that causes you to crash.
This is another topic that I would like to do some research on, of stories of phantom vehicles. Because that's been the subject of movies in the past, too, where like a car stalks other cars or other people along
Hmm.
a stretch of a road kind of thing. So we got two things to work on for previous or upcoming episodes.
Yes, yes, we do.
Okay, weird lights flying in the sky will draw your attention upward away from the blood stains on the pavement. So it's like, don't look at that. Look at this. Here. That's
Nothing to
not
see here.
not blood from a gruesome accident that happened that killed numerous people. No, not at all. Okay, and then finally, it says this road is not a joke. Regardless of your stance on the paranormal, it's confirmed. It's a confirmed fact that many dangerous groups gather here for less than savory activities, and they do not like to be disturbed. That's your warning. Don't go into this lightheartedly. This is serious business. Clinton Road, Passaic County, New Jersey. It's not child's games.
You just got real there.
Yes, I did.
Holy shit.
I don't want to be responsible for somebody dying on this road.
Fair. Okay, I'll give you that.
Have you ever? Are there any stories in Wisconsin of weird roads with weird things happening on them that you know of?
Not so much roads. There's a tree and a stop sign in Sheboygan. I don't know if
Sheboygan,
yeah,
Wisconsin
Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
it's where you're from and where we first met each other.
Correct.
Okay.
There is a short road near the lake that is supposedly some. I want to say I can't remember the story perfectly, but I believe the girl was on a date and she crashed her car and her head went through the windshield and hit this tree, and it caused some sort of tree moss that only grows on this one tree in the entire world, and it's in the shape of a big skull. I think I was like 13 or 14 when I heard that, so we went and looked at it, and it blew my mind because I was 14. I haven't probably gone back since. But then there's a stop sign near the mall. There was like subdivisions behind the mall in Sheboygan. And supposedly there was a house that was owned by a German scientist who left Germany after World War II and would do science experiments on people in this house.
Oh.
So it's like the whole German Nazi scientist doctor guy. And one of the bodies was found chained up to the stop sign, so it's covered in blood. It really just looks like paint.
It's Red Skull. All right. Cool. Some great stories. Interesting stuff. We'll have the link to more scary roads from around the world, actually, in the show notes of the podcast that you can check out for yourself. That's going to do it for this edition of Weird World Weekly. You can give us feedback by emailing galacticnetcasts@gmail.com. You can call our voicemail number, which is 805-328-3966. Go to our website, galacticnetcasts.com. There you can find links to where you can listen to the show, where you can subscribe to the show, or just go to iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, and find us there. Just search for Weird World Weekly or Galactic Netcast. And don't forget to leave a favorable review. Thanks, Matt, and until next time, what do we do?
Keep it weird, Dave.
All right. Be careful out there.
You too.